In Chapter 38, bear this in mind, Graven and Jillian are forced to battle a nest of snakes under the catwalk while making as little noise as possible.
Seeing just it's wrapped around Jillian, and Graven just sees the tiniest opening where it's trying to reinsert itself, and I just cut the dagger in between her and the snake and thrust it back out and cut the thing in half.
Nice. The two complete their rope pathway running along the catwalk and wait. Safira and Beezaura march back to the rendezvous point, spying a mortally wounded Black Lion barbarian praying under a tree.
He looks quite hurt, don't you think?
He looks like he's dying, yeah.
You really want to just trot on over to him?
Yeah.
Safira mercy kills him and finds a note scribbled in barbarian. Hoping someone in the party can translate it, she pockets the note and the two await their companions. The other four are still in the thick of the mission, Erland and Orba continuing to take notes on the activities of the camp.
Carriages seem to be loaded up. The Black Lion accompanied the carriages out of the east entrance. There is one carriage remaining that seems to only have 2 boxes on it. Lots of room on the carriage for something else to be added. A Tiefling driver is presumably waiting for something right now.
Suddenly, Erland spots a disturbance down below. A high-ranking guard infuriated by a rogue rope that fell from the lake above.
They might be onto us.
Erland and Orba see the guard make his way up to the operations depot, and the two hide as the guard scolds Berto, the supervisor.
Berto! What is this, Berto?
It's a rope, sir.
And why is it clogging up my fucking river?
I can explain it. See, there was a boat issue, a malfunction, and it's all sorted out, but some pieces from the dock may have sort of floated down before we could get at them.
Do you know what the flags are for, Berto? It doesn't bother me for you to raise the non-emergency flag so I can send someone up here to check on it.
Yes, sir.
Soon after, Jillian and Graven signal to Erland and Orba to return. They use Featherfall to jump safely out of a window, and everyone reunites at the rendezvous point, where Orba casts Comprehend Languages to decipher the Black Lion's letter.
It says, Seer Hothbau, a name, demands the temporary recall of Black Lion protection to the yard. Able-bodied warriors are to report to the Calluses in haste. Those of you marked for death, now is your time.
Black Lion protection at the yard.
Hang on. Those of you marked for death, now is your time. Does that sound vaguely to you like they're planning on raising an army of the dead?
I mentioned this quite a while ago. Perhaps you don't remember when you captured a black lion alive at my rescue. Being marked for death is a sort of ritual that they perform that allows necromancers to keep an eye on certain members of the tribe. And that way, when they pass away, they can be raised again as fearsome undead warriors.
Yes.
The Black Lions need to receive this message.
So that they leave the camp.
Yes.
I agree.
A game plan slowly forms for the night. Our friends will lure the armed Black Lion guards out of the camp with the letter and investigate the high-priority rooms of the Myconid camp, primarily focused on the electrolysis lab and the underground holding pens.
To summarize, the practical access points seem to be a place just around here, the door here, as well as this one here, all 3 with guards on them. Impractical access points, possibly the 2 doors from the footbridge, as well as the drainage pipes.
I see one other one as well.
The chimney.
Yes. I suppose now is as good a time to tell you how we're breaking up. Safira, Erland and I, we're going underground. We're going to see what's in those pens, and we're going to come back up. That leaves Beezaura, Graven, and Orba in the electrolysis lab.
With a strategy in place, Safira ties the barbarian's letter to an arrow and shoots it in the vicinity of the mounted sentries, hoping it's discovered quickly.
We're just going to have to go.
We're going on this mission whether they see it or not. I think we should get going.
Yeah, I agree.
We're about to walk through the water, and it gets quite deep at some points.
The group then begins traversing the rope underpass beneath the catwalk, but Safira loses her grip on the rope and the water pushes her closer to the waterfall. Jillian shoots her with an arrow tied to a string as the rest of the party tries to pull Safira back to safety.
And Beezaura reaches out, claps onto Safira's hand, and the 2 of them are holding, and Graven's got Beezaura, and the 3 of them are all pulling their way, and the water's sort of fighting against you as you're pushing in, and that's where we're gonna end.
Will our friends save Safira? What answers await them inside the harvesting yard? Is falling down a waterfall an optimal way to begin a stealth mission? Find out next time on Tabletop Notch.